Okay, in topic 1-3, we are going to learn about decimals. In topic 1-2, we talked about whole numbers to the left of the decimal. In topic 1-3, we're going to talk about digits, numbers to the right of a decimal. And you only have to go to the thousandths place. So go ahead and write these numbers down in your notes. Push pause now. All right. Now, also in your notes, remember, whole numbers were grouped in threes. Each group had the same values of ones, tens, hundreds, ones, tens, hundreds, ones, tens, hundreds. And each group had a name. Very nice and easy, cheesy peasy. However, now, to the right of the decimal, write these three things down. 1. There is no ones place. See how it's in black? There's no ones place or ones place. Okay? After you get that, everything is the same place value as the left except for rule number 3. So here you have tens, excuse me, tenths, hundreds, hundredths, thousands, thousandths, 10,000, 10,000ths, 100,000, 100,000s, millions, millionths, 10 million, 10 millionths. See how it's color coded? So that's the main difference. There's no ones or ones place. It starts with 10. But the third rule is everything ends in Taylor High School. THS. It's like spitting on you. Tenths, hundredths, thousandths. All right? Make sure you push pause and that you write these three rules down, even though you may have them. Okay, so let's go to this first problem. I want you to write these decimals, this first one, as a fraction. So go ahead and push pause and see what you come up with. All right, so the first place value is tenths, hundredths, thousandths. There is a 7 in the thousandths place, so that makes it 7 over 1,000. And that's the answer. Circle it. Did you get that? Great job.
Inner peace, inner peace. Itchy nose.
Now, go ahead and push pause and see what fraction you come up with for this number. Okay, there's nothing in the tenths place. There's a 6 in the hundredths place and a 5 in the thousandths place. So, how do you say 6, 5? Normally, 65, right? And look at what place value the last digit is in. The thousandths place. So, you write 65 over the place value of 1,000ths, which is 1,000. 65 over 1,000. Did you get that? Great job.
Inner peace, inner peace. Itchy nose.
Go ahead and push pause and take a guess at what this number would be, or this decimal would be as a fraction. Okay, so we have tenths and we have hundredths. So how do you say 7, 8 together normally? That would be 78. Now, what's the place value the last digit is in? The hundredths. So that would be over 100. 78 over 100. Did you get that? Great job.
Inner peace, inner peace. Itchy nose.
Now, go ahead and push pause and try to figure out what this fraction would be as a decimal. Now, you're like, wait, what's that symbol right there? It's a division bar, but it's the exact same thing as saying this, 434 over 1,000. It means 434 divided by 1,000. This means 7 divided by 1,000. This one means 65 divided by 1,000. This means 78 divided by 100. So, how would you write 434 over 1,000 or divided by 1,000 as a decimal? Go ahead and push pause. All right. We're going to put a decimal down. We have tenths, hundredths, thousandths. There's the 1,000, so we're right there. So 4 is in the tenths, 3 is in the hundredths place, and 4 is in the thousandths. So it's 0.434 as a decimal. Did you get that? Great job.
Inner peace, inner peace. Itchy nose.
Go ahead and push pause and see what you come up with as 6 divided by 100 or 6 over 100 as a decimal. All right, so let's write a decimal. A lot of people like to put a 0 in the ones place. I don't, but you can if you want, because that 0 has no value. All right, so we have tenths and we have hundredths. Now this is called 6 divided by 100. Notice the single digit is over 100. Is there anything in the tenths place? Nope. Is there anything in the hundredths place? Yes, a 6. That's what you say. How do you say this digit normally? 6. And what place value is it in? The hundredths. So it's 0.06. Circle your answer. Did you get that? If you did, awesome.
Inner peace, inner peace. Itchy nose.
Now, here's 17 divided by 1,000, or 17 over 1,000. But how do you write that as a decimal? Go ahead and hit pause. Okay, so here's our decimal. The first place value to the right is the tenths, the hundredths, and the thousandths. Okay? There's only 2 digits, correct? I have 3 place values. So how do you write 17 over 1,000 with 3 blank marks? Well, there is nothing in the tenths place. You have a 1 and a 17. How do you say 1, 7 together? 17. And what place value is the 7 in? The thousandths. So that is 17 thousandths, which is 17 divided by 1,000, or 17 over 1,000. If you got that, circle your answer. Great job. Okay, I hope you learned something about the decimals. Don't forget, step 1, there is no ones place to the right of the decimal. No ones or ones place. Okay? Everything ends in THS. But after that, everything is the same. You got the tens, tenths, hundred, hundredths, thousand, thousandths, 10,000, 10,000ths, 100,000, 100,000ths, and so forth. Okay? I will see you tomorrow.
Inner peace, inner peace. Itchy nose